Hello and good afternoon. You're watching Updates at Noon with me. I'm Jessica Lee. Now, the Health Ministry, MOH, is looking into a proposal that those who have donated blood more than 50 times be given priority in the second phase of the National COVID-19 Immunisation Programme. Now, Health Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Adham Baba said the MOH will raise the matter with COVID-19 Vaccine Supply Access Guarantee Special Committee. Commenting further, Datuk Sri Dr. Adham said the proposal is actually good and an incentive for blood donors in the country. There had been suggestions by blood donors that they be given priority in the COVID-19 vaccination exercise. Meanwhile, Datuk Sri Dr. Adham said 652,671 blood bags were collected nationwide in 2020, a drop of 12.3% compared to the previous year, adding that the decline was due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the minister said blood stock throughout the country was still sufficient. He said the MOH was studying the need to commercialize the blood bank management system developed by PDN to the private sector and abroad. Elaborating further, he said the system covered blood donor data and various aspects of blood stock, including blood group requirements, donor registration, and PDN staff. He also said during Ramadan, PDN would continue its operations until night to allow blood processing operations to continue and for blood donors, especially Muslims, to donate blood after breaking fast. The Health Minister added that organisers of blood donation campaigns can continue to hold them during Ramadan as blood stock is expected to drop during this period. Now, the police has urged UMNO President Datuk Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi and PKR President Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim to come forward and lodge a report if they truly believe that they have been slandered in connection to an audio recording of an alleged conversation between them that went viral on social media recently. Inspector General of Police Sri Abdul Hamid Bador said police have received 7 reports from various parties on the matter so far, but none of it was made by the 2 political leaders or their representatives.
Jadi kita menunggulah kalau betul mengatakan bahawa beliau difitnah untuk nak demi kebaikan juga tampillah untuk nak membuat laporan.
Tan Sri Abdul Hamid said follow-up action and opening of investigation papers would only be taken when police reports were lodged by the individuals involved. He said the process of assessing evidence, including the analysis of audio recording, will be conducted when the investigation papers are opened. Meanwhile, Home Minister Datuk Sri Hamzah Zainuddin said the 2 political leaders should lodge a police report if they were not involved in the telephone conversation. The Lanun Merah Black Maria 360 gang was previously known as the 4-wheel drive group. Now, according to Selangor Police Chief Dato' Arjunadi Mohamad, the gang was believed to be involved in criminal activities such as dumping of rubbish and toxic waste, drug distribution and smuggling of illegal immigrants around Klang in 2019.
Kita tak pernah menutup kita punya siasatan dan juga penyiasatan kita terhadap kumpulan yang berkenaan. Cuma pada tahun 2019, bila kita menjalankan siasatan, kita tidak mempunyai bukti-bukti yang kukuh.
Dato' Arjunaidi said a special task force had been formed to investigate the gang, and he urged those with information on the group to come forward and assist the police in the investigation. On claims of the use of a kelong or offshore platform as a center for the gang's criminal activities, he said the kelong was a place of fishing and renting boats, which was open to the public. On Thursday, Bukit Aman CID Deputy Director of Intelligence and Operations, Datuk Dev Kumar, said the investigations were still at an early stage. Deputy Inspector General of Police, Datuk Sri Akrosani Abdullah Sani, had previously said that an investigation paper had been opened on the alleged re-emergence of the gang, which is said to have at least 500 members and involved in various forms of organized crimes in the Klang area since 2013. The murder of a traditional medical practitioner in Kuantan on Sunday is believed to have been executed by a hired killer who shot the victim several times while he was treating patients at his house at Bukit Rangi Perdana 2. Pahang Police Chief Datuk Sri Abdul Jalil Hassan said the victim, Muhammad Abdul Rahim Nasri, 31, is believed to have been killed in front of a couple who are now being remanded until 13th of April to help with the investigations. Elaborating further on the matter, Datuk Sri Abdul Jalil said early investigations revealed that the suspect, who was wearing a mask, greeted with salam and immediately fired shots at Muhammad Abdul Rahim. He also said that the suspect left soon after the shootings without harming the husband and wife, and it was learned that his accomplice was waiting outside in a getaway vehicle. The state police chief noted that they believe the shooter might have been hired based on the preparation made, type of pistol used, and the suspect had remained calm despite the presence of witnesses. He also said police are weighing the motives of the crime and looking into several aspects, including revenge, debt, and anger that might have resulted following sexual assault during treatment. Datuk Sri Abdul Jalil said police have appealed for those with any information or those who had received treatment from the victim to come forward, assuring that their identities would be kept secret. Muhammad Abdul Rahim was found dead with gunshot wounds at about 11 p.m. on the 4th of April. Investigations are being carried out under Section 302 of the Penal Code, which provides a mandatory death sentence if convicted. A total of 14.3 million out of 32.7 million Malaysian population have been recorded under the Malaysia Population and Housing Census, or Census 2020 exercise as of yesterday. Chief Statistician Datuk Sri Dr. Muhammad Uzair Mahidin said the census is expected to complete at the end of June. Datuk Sri Dr. Muhammad Uzair stressed that the census does not depend on how it can be completed, but the accuracy of information given by the public through the census system. He said that Census 2020 would like to be able to generate population profiles related to economic and social for the country's future planning. Datuk Sri Dr. Muhammad Uzair, who is also the Census 2020 Commissioner, said the findings of the census would facilitate various quarters to identify facilities and services needed, as well as job opportunities for the people in an area. In this regard, he hoped that the people, regardless of race and income status, would cooperate in giving accurate information through the census that is conducted every 10 years so that it could be utilized in the future. He said the states that recorded the highest number of people enumerated are the Federal Territory of Putrajaya with 99%, followed by Johor and Perak, almost 60%, while the states with the lowest number of people enumerated are Sabah, 21%, and Sarawak, 30%. Coming up in sport, Turtles and Red Eagles winning streak in the Malaysian Super League. We kick off with the Malaysian Super League. Kedah Darul Aman FC, or KDA FC, failed to capitalise on their home ground advantage and bungled their chance to seize the lead from Johor Darul Takzim JDT as they crashed to a 1-2 defeat at the hands of Terengganu FC in Darul Aman Stadium, Alor. The visiting team could have gotten ahead as early as the 32nd minute, but Muhammad Hakimi Abdullah's free kick hit the bar after passing KDA FC goalkeeper Muhammad Syaril Sa'ari. Terengganu FC defender Muhammad Fauzi then made things worse for the visitors when he deflected a shot from KDA FC midfielder Rabia Taya into his own goal in the 40th minute, putting the home team in the lead. However, Terengganu managed to equalise through a penalty by David Da Silva in the first half's injury time after a handball by Muhammad Arif Farhan Muhammad Isa in the penalty box. Muhammad Azam Azmi Murad put Terengganu firmly in the lead in the 59th minute, shattering Kedah's hopes of a victory. Now adding insult to injury, KDA's FC's Muhammad Fazrul Daniel Muhammad Nizam and Rodney Kelvin Aquincivi were both shown red cards during the second half's injury time. Muhammad Fazrul received his marching orders after disputing the referee's decision to not award a penalty after an alleged handball, while Rodney was punished for tackling Terengganu substitute Engku Muhammad Nur Shakir Engku Yaakob. The victory propels Terengganu FC to third with 15 points, while Kedah remains second with 16 points. Meanwhile, in the Premier League, leaders Negeri Sembilan FC went down to a shock 2-3 defeat by Kelantan United FC at Tuanku Abdul Rahman Stadium in Paroi. The home team carved an early lead, scoring in the first minute through striker Muhammad Zakwan Adha Abdul Razak before Kelantan United FC's Al-Fusaini Kasama equalised in the 20th minute. Negeri Sembilan FC then were down to 10 men when Saiful Rizwan Selamat picked up his second yellow card in the 45th minute. Al-Fusaini's Kasama then managed to get his name on the score sheet again in the 51st minute before Negeri Sembilan FC equalised 8 minutes later thanks to Alan Thierry Akono. In the 64th minute, however, Muhammad Haris Kamarudin scored 3 points for Kelantan United FC when he scored the winning goal of the match. The win put Kelantan up to 4th place with 10 points, while Negeri Sembilan stay at the top of the table with 14 points. For this afternoon, in our top story, priority for blood donors in next vaccination phase mulled. Join us again at 10 p.m. on saluran Berita RTM on My Freeviews channel 123. Now, you can also stream the link via YouTube or RTM Click web portal and mobile app. I'm Jessica Lee. Thank you for watching.